of always encouraged my kid when he was describing kids at school to not just go with the racial phenotype, but also not ignore it, right? Not like pretend you don't see it. Like if there's a group of white people, there's one black guy, why would you bother saying, oh, the guy in the red shirt was, no, the black dudes.
I always find it so funny when people don't want to say it. I've had conversations about that with other people too, where they're like, people will sometimes like go through all these different, the guy with the blue hat, and he's kind of he got a limp a little bit, like just finding ways any way they possibly can not to like call out the race.
And if there's a group of black guys, there's a white guy, yeah, the white kid over there, right? That's easy. I mean, we are visual animals, all right? These things are not irrelevant. We just have to understand in what sense they're relevant. They're relevant so far you recognize what people look like and describe them effectively and efficiently. A bad way is to draw conclusions about the person's character or moral standing or value based on the phenotype. And that is where we really need to go. Is like we see color. We cannot stop seeing color. We shouldn't stop seeing. We should not double negatives. We should not see color, okay? Because it's there. Because, hey, if you're a black person and you happen to be really happy with how your skin looks, like, I love my skin. It's awesome, right? It's just smooth and I don't have some specks. It's like, it's nice. I like my black skin. I like my dark skin. Cool. Okay, whatever. I like my hair. All right, now that it's gray and no longer looks
but
like
see, you
housing,
say
like
cool, whatever, but we know, even down to just like liking your skin, that is looked upon negatively by racialized white people. Just liking your own skin, liking your own hair, like these things are frowned upon. I mean that's putting it lightly. I mean, we literally have to have laws here to protect children who go to school from being penalized for wearing their natural hair. So like that's the level.
To me, is one of the most bonkers thing in the world. You have, I don't know what to take. You have peppercorn hair, right? It grows the same speed as everybody else, but it goes like a little.
I've literally never heard anyone say peppercorn hair. That's hilarious.
That's a German. I think it's a German word. I don't know what the exact term is. I don't like calling it kinky hair or something. That sounds stupid. But anyway, your hair has a certain structure. Okay, it behaves in a certain way. If you let it grow like that, it goes poof. Right? And I explained to him, oh, here's the cutest thing about my son. When I explained to him, I said, why do black people have black skin? Well, I said, we used to all have dark skin, but then some people moved to the northern, like with less light, and we need vitamin D, and black skin really sucks at generating vitamin D. But it's really good at protecting you against other things. So we got white because we didn't need the benefits of black skin. Now we have white skin, and that means you get more vitamin D. And when black people move here, they need to take vitamin D and whatever, the whole shebang. It goes like, that would be cool to be black in the summer and white in the winter.
How many problems would that solve, bro? How many issues would that like get rid of? What would people say?
I mean, when he said that, I was so happy because he just looks at this physiological difference as just that. Oh, white people are better at producing vitamin D. So black people need to take, oh, they need vitamin D supplements. Yeah, if you're a black person who lives in Scandinavia, you need to take your 2,000 units, international units of vitamin D every day, or you're not going to do very well. Whereas if I go south, it actually protects against something else. It's not against sunburn, but there's other bad things about sunlight that black skin can protect you from. You still get sunburn, but you don't get certain other things. It just is all functional. And if you see this like in this broader context and you realize, oh, and then you also realize what is really quick to change. Apparently, white skin is not just a purely genetic, but also an epigenetic factor. So it's really complicated. But if you have these conversations with kids and you talk about these differences in humans in just these terms, then you're not colorblind, but you're also not being racist because you don't talk about the black race or that race, just like people with dark skin. And there's people with very light skin who have really, really like curly hair, like Middle Easterners, right? You shave them, they look like somebody from southern Germany. You let the hair grow, you think they come from Alabama or something like that. inheritance, right? It's really complicated. There is people who have really curly white hair with blue eyes and really white and dark skin. They have dark skin, they have blue eyes and white hair in Polynesia. Just happens because genetics is wacko, right? So we don't have these conversations about this because still skin color and phenotype is so politically and so socially loaded that we cannot have a nice discussion about what's easier to style, black or white hair, right? Because that's really all it should come down to.
Yeah, it's aspirational. We'll get there sometime.